So, before we begin with the interview, I would begin by introducing myself, such as what school and what program I'm in. So, I would say to my client, hi, my name is Alex Joe, and I'm currently in the Exercise and Health Science program, pursuing a career as a physical therapy at UMass Boston. Then I would end that conversation by saying, thank you for meeting me today. And to get to know my client more and get a better understanding of how my client is feeling, I would follow that up by asking my client how his day is going. And then I would usually just wait for his response there. And then follow that up with before we begin talking about your fitness goals, do you have any concern or question about anything that may or may not be bothering you? And at that point, if the client says no, then we could move on. And then I would follow that up by saying, okay, sounds good. Let's begin talking about your fitness goals and what you want. And in my case, my client wants to lose weight and gain muscle. So I would ask him, what does losing weight and gaining muscle mean to you? And then I would wait for his response. And then I would follow that question up by, I'll follow that up by asking him, by saying, tell me about your experience with managing your weight and did it affect you and your peers around you? Then I would wait for his response there. And I would then follow that up by asking him, what do you understand about the process of weight loss? And if my patient or client doesn't know about like the process of weight loss, then I would guide him through the stages and steps of what it means to go on a program of losing weight, so he gets a understanding before he actually gets into the program. Then I would ask him, what were you feeling towards your experience with weight loss if he's been on a weight loss program before? And then I would wait for his response. And then this is the most important question, I believe. I would ask him is, what kind of support do you get? And then if not, then if my client doesn't have any support or doesn't get any support from his peers or family member, then we can talk about what I can do as a healthcare provider and a coach to get the support that he needs. And then after that, I would follow that up by asking him, what are your needs that you feel a healthcare provider can provide, whether it's exercise prescription, personal training, motivation, nutrition, or other information that he or she may need. And then again, I would wait for his response. And then I would ask him, what can I do as a personal trainer or coach, and as a healthcare provider to help you meet your needs? Then I would ask him, wait for his response. And then if he doesn't have any further questions or any more needs, then I would end the conversation interview by saying, thank you for your time. Do you have any questions that you would like to ask of me? Then again, I would wait for his response. And then if he says no, then we could end the interview there and see where things go from there.